There has been a massive update to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, including even a new character, which is Dragon Ball Z Broly, finally officially revealed for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 17 Future Saga Chapter 1. Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, and I'm going to make this as fast as I can. There's a bunch of new stuff on the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 site of what's going to happen in the next DLC and how to upgrade to the next-gen version of the game. So without further ado, we'll start with that, and then we'll talk about what they actually updated into the game itself. So here we go. At the top of the page, it reads Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 from PS4 to Xbox One to PS5 Xbox Series XS update. So obviously this is going to be a full breakdown on how you actually upgrade the game, and I have all the translations, so I'll put them up on screen as I go through them. And the first one we get is actually them saying Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 from PS4 to Xbox Series X, how to upgrade. And it says in order to transfer save data from the PS4 version, it starts with the PlayStation version and then move on to the Xbox version very quickly. But start with the PlayStation version and actually says upgrading from PS4 to PS5 actually requires paying an 100 yen tax. So you're gonna have to pay at least a tiny bit to upgrade. That's weird because the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Dragon Ball FighterZ one, I'm pretty sure was free. Maybe not the FighterZ one actually. I think the FighterZ one you did have to pay for, but the Kakarot one was free. And the Xenoverse one, it's a very small toll, so it's not going to be a big issue. That is less than £1 or $1, I believe, regardless of which country you live in, because 100 yen is like nothing. It then goes on to say that to actually upgrade for paid DLC, I don't know why paid DLC needs to be upgraded, but to upgrade for paid DLC, it's 22 yen. So that's going to be an even more microscopic cost. Unless if you literally don't have a bank account like signed up to your Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, then you probably won't be able to upgrade, which is very tragic, but it is a very, very minuscule cost. There's even a chart here saying how the upgrade is going to go. And it actually does say if you're upgrading from the disc version or the download version of the game, it'll cost you 100 yen regardless, right? Regardless of if you got the Super Deluxe version or the most basic edition of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, it only takes 100 yen to upgrade. And then for DLCs, an example they put up is Hero of Justice Pack 1. An example for DLC is 22 yen for just Hero of Justice Pack 1. Hopefully it's just Hero of Justice that needs to be upgraded. But it looks like it's going to be every DLC that will have a mandatory upgrade to it. So we'll have to wait and see when they actually release it when they actually release it. And the following DLC is going to be upgraded for free, which is the Goku Black DLC, the Peach White pillar-shaped floats, which I'm assuming is the Tower Pai Paw, Future Trunks, the Future Trunks you got with the pre-order of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, the one that has the first 2 presets, Steve Aoki's music, and Android 21's costume and accessories if you got Dragon Ball Fighters. Those are the only 3 things you'll get with this. They also do say that you do need an internet for all of this, obviously, so make sure you have an internet. The next thing it says are actually the upgrade steps. Customers who've purchased the PlayStation 4 version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 can check out, this link for, a tutorial of how to do it, right? Again, it's pretty simple, but you can check out this link on the Xenoverse 2 official site. I'll link it in the comment section down below. Comment section in the description and the comment section. How about that? I'll link it in the description and comment section down below as to how to upgrade to the next version, right? There'll be a support site there, and I think the support site is also actually in English, so you won't have to go through any of these like rough translations for it. And yeah, there's just more saying that basically if you click on this, even if you have a deluxe edition of the game, you could still use the same link. And then the next thing actually here says, customers who purchased Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2's DLC disc version, Super Deluxe version, any version, right? They're just telling you if you pressed any version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, go from the home page of your PlayStation 5 screen, move over to the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 application and select View Products. Obviously, if you have a PlayStation, you should know how to do this. Just press the start button when you're over any game, and you get a myriad of options to pick from. One of the options should be View Products. Afterwards, select the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Deluxe Edition, PS4 and PS5, and then obviously pick the PS5 version. It'll be at a discounted price if you already have the game. So keep in mind, if you already own Xenoverse 2, you'll just get the natural, 100 yen cost, which should be, again, that's not even a full £1 or $1. You'll get a massive discount on the game. All you have to do is, again, click View Products, and then you can get the PS5 or Xbox Series X version, right? Well, this is only for PS5. I'm sure the Xbox version will be different, because Xbox has a different, amount of popularity in Japan, so we'll have to wait and see. And now we are on to the Xbox version. Now, the first thing it says for the Xbox version is that upgrading from the Xbox One version to the Xbox Series X version, if you own Xbox One for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and various DLCs, please log in with the account you purchased, the game and all the DLC and content from, right? It'll be just automatically downloaded through Smart Delivery, which, Xbox, every next-gen Xbox Series X or S, very confusing name, has. And it says, transferring your save data from PlayStation, right? I do believe the Xbox One is free, based on what we just read. But transferring your save data from PlayStation, you have to upgrade the main game and all DLC you own with, from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. In order to carry over save data from the PlayStation 4 version, you will need to upgrade all the DLC. Like, obviously, you know what all DLC means, right? You'll need to upgrade all the DLC you own. If you missed even one DLC, you probably can't do it. So make sure you have every DLC installed and updated. Please transfer the save data of the PS4 version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to the console. For information on how to transfer the save data, again, the PlayStation support site down below, link there. And then obviously the third option, or the third thing you need to do, is launch the PlayStation 5 version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and follow the on-screen instructions and then transfer your save data. So it looks like it's quite a bit, but I'm sure it's very simple. Again, I haven't gone through the procedure myself because I can't actually, we can't actually install the PlayStation 5 version yet. So, I mean, always check, because you never know when they're going to upgrade it, right? Or update it, but always check. See if you can launch the PlayStation 5 version or install the PlayStation 5 version. And for the Xbox fans, all you need to do is log into the account you used to play the Xbox One version. And again, through Smart Delivery and any other save system you have, launch the Xbox version of Xenoverse 2, and then the save data on your Xbox One version will be automatically loaded. So for PlayStation, it's quite a heavy task. For Xbox, it's as simple as just download it, baby. So PlayStation fans, they need to pay and then do all of these like listing and instructions. Xbox, just turn on the game. So for Xbox, it's a lot easier on PlayStation. So again, PlayStation fans, don't forget links in the description as well as in the pinned comment to the Xenoverse or the PlayStation support site as to how to do this. For Xbox fans, just install it and then turn on the game and it'll automatically update. So yes. After that, it says Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 TP and Super TP medals, right? Because Super TP medals are actually in the game right now at the time of you reading this video. We just can't access them because they become available in June, but they're in the game's files right now. So yeah, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, when transferring save data from PlayStation 4 version to PlayStation 5 version, notes on transferring the TP medals. And the notes on transferring the TP medals says here, oh my god, that's a lot. After purchasing TP medals on the PlayStation 4 version, if you have not obtained the TP medals in-game, then transfer your save. Again, just transfer your save data, you'll get the TP medals that you had on your previous version. To the PS5 version, scheduled to be released on May 24th and May 23rd for the Japanese version. So only Japan is getting this a full day early. So if you have a Japanese version of Xenoverse 2, then you get to play all of this a day early. When you take over, purchased TP medals will be authenticated in the PS5 version and will remain unobtained. Ooh, okay. So maybe you don't get access to your TP medals straight away. Please be sure to obtain TP medals on the PS4 version before transferring your save to the PS5 version. If you purchase TP medals at the in-game TP store, select No in the confirmation dialog after purchasing TP medals, figure 1 below, and select No in the confirmation dialog that appears every time the game is started. Okay. I think the game will always ask you if you purchase TP medals and you have to always press No. Very convoluted so far, but we'll have to see. Please select Yes in the confirmation dialog to reflect the TP medals and then save. Oh, but then sometimes you have to press Yes. Okay. And then there are 2 boxes actually showing how it should look in-game. If you purchase them directly from the PlayStation Store without going through the in-game TP medals, continue to select No, and then obviously select Yes in the confirmation dialog to reflect the medals that are saved. And you can see 2 images here actually as to how it's supposed to look. Again, I'll put the translated versions up, but the text boxes are so small, it's very hard to make out what it's saying. The first box is when you actually log into the game, and the second box is when you just turn on the game. So we'll go over the second box. If you just turned on the game, it'll say there are 200 TP medals available for purchase. The save data after obtaining TP medals will no longer be usable in environments where TP medals have not been purchased. Please note that purchase decisions are made based on the number of tickets back. So for example, a shortage of 200 TP medals cannot be done in... Okay, so yeah. I think you just have to press No for those ones. And then they always say press Yes for the ones when you actually make it in-game, where it says save data obtained. Please note Yes. So it's just a No Yes depending on which option is correct. Again, these are all rough translations. Pretty hard to tell what's going on with all of this. But yeah, it should be for PlayStation. Again, it looks like it's kind of a little convoluted. I'm sure for Xbox it'll be way simpler, but we'll just have to wait and see as we get further down the instructions. And the last thing it says here, if the transfer save data from PS4 to PS5 version without obtaining TP medals, you can transfer the unobtained TP to the PS5 version with the following steps. Restart the PlayStation 4 version and obtain the unobtained TP medals on the PS4 version. Manually delete the PS5 version of the save data. Be very careful when you're doing that, by the way, because Xenoverse 2 and save data is a very, very fickle thing. You might lose it forever. And transfer the PS4 version save data from the, from step 1 to the PS5 version. However, please note that in case as... okay, so they're saying for step 2 where you delete the PS5 save version at that point will be deleted and the PS4 save version from 1 will be taken over. Okay. Very important to know. And then another link to the PlayStation Store as to how to update all of this. Okay. This will be a good place to end the video. Again, I'll make a separate video on all the stuff on Dragon Ball Z Twitter going on with all the free updates and all the new characters and all the new Super Souls and all the new movesets and all the new super attacks. So please just check out that update next. Yeah, just leave a like, subscribe, as great to support the channel. Hit the bell, otherwise you won't see that video. And that'll be it. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace.